In today's focus, we're heading to the UK, which is renowned for its flexible employment market. However, the use of zero-hours contracts has come under scrutiny this summer, and they're pushing some workers too far. Now, these contracts offer zero guarantees of work, leaving employees in a very precarious situation. Our correspondents went to meet some such workers who were struggling.
0 hours, no way!
Decent job for decent pay.
Sports Direct is the UK's largest sports shop, and this summer it's found itself at the heart of a social scandal.
We're here praised outside Sports Direct because they employ 90% of their staff on zero-hour contracts.
The contract offers no guarantee of a minimum number of working hours, and it's becoming increasingly used by employers. Even if the number of demonstrators is thin on the ground, their message strikes a chord with people in Leeds.
I just know a lot of people that's on them.
They're terrible, aren't they?
Yeah, you've got no security though, have you, or anything?
It's like just going back to Victorian times.
Yeah, exactly.
Helen's demonstrating today because she's experienced such conditions firsthand.
I was on a zero-hour contract in a pub for 11 months. Week after week, you don't know if you're going to make it, if you're going to be too short, whether you're going to be able to buy food, pay the bills. It's really scary.
Frank and Thomas are currently struggling with this precarious situation. These housemates who live in London are both employed on zero-hour contracts and have only agreed to speak under pseudonyms with their faces hidden.
Wake up in the morning, ring in, and then wait. It's essentially what I do. It's the waiting game. This morning, they didn't find anything for me, and so here I am.
And here he is, playing video games, the cheapest way for him to while away the hours. But this kid's game doesn't help him forget his vulnerable position.
You do any slight thing that upsets them in the slightest, straight away they take away your shifts, and there's nothing you can do about it.
A zero-hour contract really dehumanises you within the business because you're just a number of hours that need to be filled or need to be cut.
Same tomorrow? Yeah.
9 o'clock start.
Yeah.
The campaign organisation 38 Degrees has launched a petition for a public inquiry into the use of these contracts.
Hey. Hello. How's it going? What's the petition up to?
Let me double check. Yeah, look, over 50,000. In 2 days, that's really great, yeah.
Members of the organisation are also funding the legal case of a former Sports Direct employee who worked under a zero-hours contract.
We can't go into much detail because the legal case is ongoing, but Zahira's role was the same as full-time members of staff, yet she was on a zero-hours contract, so she received no holiday pay, no sick pay, and she got no guaranteed hours.
If we can, kind of win this case, it'll have repercussions not just with Sports Direct, but with all of the companies using zero-hours contracts.
Such businesses include McDonald's, Subway and even local councils. According to this HR association, such contracts are more common than previously thought.
The official statistics say that about 250,000 people are on zero-hours contracts. Our research based on employers suggests that number might be perhaps 1 million.
From the employer's point of view, such contracts are necessary for the British economy.
The UK economy has benefited undoubtedly from the way in which employers can call upon the use of zero-hours contracts. It's part of the flexible labour market which has contributed to the UK's relatively quick return to growth after the crash and relatively low unemployment rate.
The zero-hours contract issue is a social, economic and political one as well. Britain's Labour Party has made the issue the focus of a summit this week, and it could be a key point in their bid to reconquering Westminster in the 2015 general election.